Hello and welcome back to another City of Heroes slash Villains gameplay part R4. I'm Robot GZ. Last time I got lost to finding Fleece the Wharf, then eventually found a very easy way to get there. And then I fought a few enemies and some bosses, so let's continue. This wyvern base is quite remarkably quiet. It's too quiet. It's a trap! Oh, hold on. What? Weird. Okay. Okay, so that's closed. Ouch. Oh boy, okay. Let's not roll all of them at once. Okay, we want to be made abundantly clear to your superiors that we are handing this post over unwillingly. We need eyes and ears in this district anywhere we can get it. We appreciate your intentions. Your services are not technically needed. We are the de facto security force in the wolf now. It's more important matters just showed up. Great, let's give him what for. Where's this guy? He's not gonna move. You come here. Oh. I think it's this one. It's always the new guy. Wyvern looked to be negotiating with Blackwing, which piqued your curiosity since both of them seemed like they were supposed to be on the same side. Instead, you overhead. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be overheard. Wyvern negotiating a peaceful withdrawal to hand operations over to Blackwing, a new privately owned paramilitary contractor in the employ of Emil Christie to protect Calista Wharf. Blackwing Industries is clearly new to this whole private security concept in a superpowered world, and overreacted to your presence with a no-kill like overkill response that nearly overwhelmed you. Luckily for you and unlucky for them, you overcame them and asserted your dominance. You don't know how to feel about them just yet, but you're not exactly afraid of them either. True, very true. What the fuck? Well then. Hmm. Yeah, hell, I should have agreed with them. This time, I'm going to be smart about this. I'm not falling into your trap the second time. Guessing. Yeah. Ooh, it's on now! Okay. Just wanted to make sure he had nothing else to say. Guess. Wait. What is his name? I'm sorry. Pretty sure it said Dap Dap. Yup, Dap Dap Tail. I love it. Hacha, broski, you nailed it. With the goons flushed out our territory a bit more on the south, we can boot up the base ops to get some real deal biz on the up and up. I've been a bit with the side eye on these big black wig folks, and in case it ain't obvious, they ain't nice folk. Expect some trouble from them on the reg. They're thinking they the new law on the wharf, and they main cell will be harassing us like inside a picnic. Be ready for them at any time. They know me. You got some real cred building up. I'm gonna start name dropping your new ventures. I could use a hype man. Felt the crap I'm going through. Stage 1, Dawn Raid. After signing on to work with Dap Dap, you got right to work helping the Freak Lock establishing established territory. You first look your talents to the skulls and clean them out of a warehouse that they themselves were cleaning out. Dap Dap then took a tap into their heads. then directed you to a warehouse full of carnies and broke his rule of testing you by joining you. It was uncomfortable in more than a few respects as he galloped through the mental trauma. You went into a warrior dojo next, with Dap Dap curtailing his impulses and sticking to his conviction to have you go it alone. The warriors were training new talents and new fighting techniques that failed to your onslaught nonetheless. Finally, you cleared out some nests of wyvern operatives who were in negotiations with Blackwing over territory control. While tense, the situation turned in your favor in short order, and the Free Clock had their perimeter restored. Okay, missions. Mergers and acquisitions, stage 2, economies of scope. Dap doesn't notice you as you approach. You catch him trying to use his cybernetic limbs to attempt picking his nose futilely. Oh man, bro, you know, they talk a big game on the cyber limbs, and they got the walk to talk and back to talk, but they totes don't drop the smarts on how to deal with when you got nose gold ready to mine. Dap raises his wrist to his face, closes off a nostril and blows. It's not charming or appealing, or instilling any confidence in this goon as a no-go-trader. A nearby meat doctor happily saunters over with a napkin to clean him up. Alright, check it. Time to get the game pieces moving. Now that freak lock starting to settle in, we got call in some chips and sell some debts. I got some lits about as long as the pharmacy receipt for gum. What? And we gotta start moving on these chumps. Okay, I'm with you, I think. What's your move? Alright, first, check it. Home Slice Bounds asking for a listening post so we can track our friends and enemies and be up and up on any kung fu treachery coming our way. Says the logical place is gonna be smack in the middle of the wharf and deep, knowing that this city was built on crazy geographical Swiss cheese of something like 100,000 caves and tunnels. I'm gonna take a wild guess here. Go over to One Statesman Plaza, walk around until you find a cave or fall into a hole near the tower. Probably won't take long to find one. When you do, go deep and plant this sucker. Dap hands you an unassuming device that's covered in duct tape and antennas, and gently hands off his hand scythe. It says Virgil on the side. It's scrawled handwriting, Virgil. Oh yes, Virgil. Okay, I will definitely just constantly move the box and just destroy everything in it. Oh gosh. Oh no. Caves. Oh gosh. Might not be caves, we'll see. It is in the ground, so maybe. It wasn't long before you found a sinkhole and tunneled into the cavernous underbelly of Paragon City. Stole the energy sniffer. Sniffer. Wee, look at him go. Since I am close range. There he is. Oh gosh. Oh, alright. Good to know. Just be ready for enemies at any time. Come probably from behind me. They came from behind! They're right back to the... Oh, wait, no, it's just the guy that was in front there. Oh. Oh, gosh. You know, I would like for Tab to actually do, the thing it's supposed to, target the nearest enemy, not the not the farthest enemy. Ugh. Actually, I should probably do that. Like, I think, like, for that, like, if I click on one of my attack buttons, it just automatically goes to the nearest enemy. I'll just do that for next time. Well, I'll just do that if I'm already fighting, like, a few enemies. Sorry for the chair creaking sound, and also I was stretching. That's why it creaks. And it's like whenever like I move a little in the chair. So sorry about that. Not a clue. Okay. Commies of scope. Okay. Yo, bro, I told you getting underground was gonna be a cinch. I ain't got a clue what the chocolate-scented gold morons were doing down there, but you cleared them out and left none the wiser about the eavesdropper, so we'll call it a win anyway. That guy looks like he's going to sneeze, and extreme dread washes over his face. It passes, and he relaxes. He looks at you sheepishly. Alright, so keeping it real, the sneeze is the stuff of nightmares. Don't look at me when it happens. For serious. Bio sent me a little thingy and on the neural network that the antenna's working. Breakers are around looking for who knows what, but they ain't our ish right now. We got to know when we make enemies and when they decide to move on us. Till something like that happens, the rework starts now. It's time to negotiate. Your next task was a typical of a lot of day-to-day adventures in Paragon City. You're given a device of unknown origin, of dubious practicality, and with instructions as clear as mud. Walk around until you fall into a hole. We have to install this energy sniffer deep underground. Uh, Despite the sheer silliness of the quest, you managed to find a cave near one statesman plaza and stumbled into an immediate conspiracy. The Gold Breakers. We're here looking into a strange tech under the tower, and Black Queen personally flooded the caves within minutes looking to root you out. The Sifa was still somehow installed without incident. Alright. That is going to be it for now. So till next time to City of Heroes / Villains gameplay part 105. This is Robot GC sign. Bye.